Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're playing Titanic Demo 401 by Honor and Glory. So this is very cool. It's an amazing demo. It's almost 33% of the ship in this one demo, and I believe that there's more to come. So when this video releases, there may be an interior update, or there may be an interior update after this video comes out. So if I do miss areas in this demo inside the ship, I do apologize, but they are currently not in this version of the demo that I have. But yeah, we may return to the newer version of the demo when more interior is added in the future. So yeah, but let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, so here we are. We're currently on D-Deck on the first class entrance area, just outside of the reception room on the starboard side. Now, the first thing that I'm actually noticing is the lighting. It's gotten a massive update since Demo 3, and if you look in the distance over there, right into the reception room, it's super dark, which is accurate because our eyes are adjusting to this really bright room and the light coming through the entrances over here on the actual doors, on the shell plate doors, and it basically lights up this room and it makes it look nice. But when we look into the other room, it's very dark because, well, we're not in there yet. But when we walk into the reception room, watch this. Our eyes adjust, and then we get this beautiful view of the reception room and a little peek at the dining room. So before we go there, we're actually going to go ahead and explore a hallway that we, well, haven't really gotten access to since, well, ever. So this is our first time actually being able to have access to this hallway area, and it gives us direct access down to the squash court as well as the mailroom. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to see any cabins on this deck, so yeah, that is quite unfortunate, but we're going to make our way down the stairs here. Now, this will take us down to the mailroom and the squash court, and hey, look at that, there's a Bossman gate. I think that's one of the first Bossman gates we've actually seen in one of these demos. So yeah, I could actually be wrong. There might have been a Bossman gate in Demo 3, but yeah, I can't quite remember, but hey, there's one there. And yeah, they're not on every single staircase like you see in the James Cameron film. That's just unrealistic, but here's one here. So this would like prevent passengers from just wandering down to the mailroom, which is a crew only space. So yeah, now down there is the mailroom, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn around just over here, and if we make our way over here, here we have the squash court, which we have never had access to. So yeah, let's take a look at it here. So let me just make sure I don't crash into a wall there, but yeah, here it is, and you've got a vent going up, and that is very, very cool. Now, unfortunately, we just don't have access to the boiler rooms, Scotland Road, the third class open spaces and whatnot, and I think those are going to be coming in the future because obviously we've already seen those in Demo 3, so yeah. Now I just want to pause here and look at all of these rivets and everything. That looks super cool, and it's that added bit of detail that really makes this thing come to life, so just fantastic. And there's a clock right there, very, very nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way down here, and it looks like we got a sliding door, so that's very cool. And well, we got a passageway going this way, and that just is blocked off by a locked door. So yeah, very cool. But let's make our way down to the mailroom. So yeah, here we have the mailroom, or the sorting room. I think the mailroom is, well, technically down there. And as you can see, we've got a bunch of bags filled with letters and whatnot. And unfortunately, these letters did not make it to the United States. They went down with the ship. Anyways, that's been the sorting room, so let's go ahead and make our way down to the mailroom itself. And the lighting down here is stunning. It's very dim, but you have like some hot spots of light, and they basically just glow anything around it. And it's really accurate to how these old style lights looked. And if you come over here, you really get a good sense of that right with this light here. Look at how it reflects off everything. It looks really, really good. They've done a really good job of bringing the ship to life and, well, lighting it, because I mean, this is what these lights looked like. They weren't like the regular light bulbs you see today, which are these cooler colors. This is a very warm color because they were incandescent bulbs. So yeah, very, very nice. Let's go ahead, let's make our way back up, and actually, is there any way to get around here? Maybe there's a space I'm missing? Nope, I think that's it. So we're gonna make our way back up, but there's more to explore down here, so let's take a look at that. Alright, so we're gonna make our way out of the mail sorting room over to this room over here, so let's go ahead and go. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna close this and wait a few seconds. Now, yeah, loading can be a bit problematic in this demo, so if you do run into any issues like that, I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix that in the future. But yeah, for now, there's just gonna be bugs like that, but you know, it doesn't take anything away from it too much. I mean, once you open a door, it kind of takes a little bit to load in. But let's see. There we go. The room has appeared just in front of us like that. So yeah, very cool. But here we have the actual cargo hold. So yeah, this is just one of them, and I don't think we're gonna find the car in here. And I believe the car was actually taken apart before it was put into the ship. So I think they just took the car apart, put it into a large crate, basically lowered it down into one of these areas here, and that was it. So yeah, nothing like the James Cameron 1997 film, but yeah, I don't think we're really gonna find a car in one piece in this demo either. I don't even see large crates in this demo, and I don't mean like large crates like this. I mean a massive crate that would hold a bunch of car parts, but we'll take a look, we'll see. But down here we have another cargo hold, and I believe we are now below the water line, so we're actually underwater by this point. So yeah, very, very cool stuff here. And the lighting is also really impressive. I was just talking about this earlier, but I mean, look at how it just is so warm down here, and there's dark spots and light spots, and it's just amazing. And I love how, because you have these beams here, it prevents light bleed from certain areas. So yeah, that's been the cargo holds. This is the lowest space we can go in the ship for now. So we're gonna make our way back up to D deck, and then we're gonna go ahead and explore that dining room, because now we have full access to the entire room. Alright, so here we are back out onto the reception room, and as you can see, just looking stunning. I mean, with this new lighting, it looks amazing, and how the light actually just shines through the windows like that, amazing. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna skip this room because we've seen this room before. So yeah, we've actually seen this room sinking, so I'll put a link in the top right corner to that. But yeah, let's make our way into the dining room. So here we go. There are really no words to describe how beautiful this room is. There is so much detail incorporated into this one room. It is just amazing. I mean, the table's all set up, ready for maybe lunch or almost dinner at this point maybe, but yeah, who knows? I mean, this thing is amazing. I'm actually gonna go over to the corner of the room here and just look out, and wow, I mean, that is so far away. Seeing the other side of the room, it just gives you a sense of scale. Now, making my way over here, you can see that we have this amazingly carved panel. We actually have two of them, and they're not the same. This is unbelievable. Somebody actually had to 3D model this, and if you come over here, you can see that these are like 3D modeled details. This is insane, and not to mention that somebody actually had to carve this as well in real life. Now, what's very unfortunate about this panel and this room in general is how it was absolutely decimated by the sinking. Let's start out with the breakup. We're standing right where the ship snapped in half, and in some theories, the ship broke into multiple pieces, which just aided in the destruction of this room. There's a great video by Titanic Animations, which I'll link in the top right corner, which talks about the Roy-Mangat theory of how the ship broke into multiple pieces during the sinking. And yeah, try to keep your eye on where the dining room goes and where it's located during the breakup on his 3D model. You'll get a sense of what actually happened to this room. Now, the second aspect of what destroyed this room is its collapse. So when the ship actually hit the bottom, this room basically collapsed in on itself. The ceiling came down, crashed onto the floor, and the only thing that was really left were the stained glass windows right over here. So making our way down to the E-deck level, unfortunately, we do not have access to Scotland Road. That is very unfortunate, but we do have access to F-deck, and we have some new areas to check out down there. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over here and just look at the wonderful sunlight coming right through the portholes there. Super awesome to look at. Now, unfortunately, we don't have access to any cabins on this deck, so we're going to make our way down to F-deck now, so yeah. Alright, so here we go, going down to F-deck. Now, unfortunately, nothing new in the Turkish baths, but we do have a new area just through the Turkish baths, and yeah, we have these rooms here. So the electric sauna, and this guy who seems to be taking a test run of it, so yeah, I wish him luck on that. And we have some of these areas here, not quite sure what these rooms are specifically called, so if you know, let me know in the comments below. And then we have the sauna. Look at this, fantastic stuff here, looking amazing. Look at these panels, and oh, look at that, there's a thermostat. Very cool, and it's in Fahrenheit as well, so that is also very interesting. I would imagine it would be in Celsius, but no, they have it in Fahrenheit here. Let's actually see. Interesting. No, it is in Fahrenheit, so yeah, very cool. And here we have the wonderful and magnificent pool. And let's just go ahead and go for a swim here. Very nice. Got some lights underwater as well. Or wait. No, I think that's the portholes reflecting into the water. So that's very cool. We got some towels here. We've got some showers. Very scary looking showers. But very cool. And, yeah, that's pretty much the pool area. Nothing too crazy to see here. Now, I think that's it for the pool area, so we'll work our way out of here, and we'll make our way to the F-deck landing. So, yeah, and, oh, okay, this is interesting. I think I know what this is. Don't quote me on it. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. I'd actually like to know. But what I think this is I think that when you press a steward call button in your cabin, it will light up the button that corresponds to that cabin, so when the stewards down here are doing whatever, they'll notice that, oh, there's a light there, and there might be a bell ringing, and they'll turn the light off from down here, they'll go up there, and then they'll see what's going on in the cabin. So, yeah, that's probably what that is, but I could be wrong. It could be something completely different, and I just could be an idiot. So, yeah, but correct me in the comments if you know, or if I'm wrong. So, yeah, let's go ahead and, let's take a look here. We've already seen this area before, so let's go ahead and work our way back upstairs. So working our way back up, we're going to make our way to the C deck level, and I don't think there's anything new to see there. I don't know if we can access any of the hallways forward of C deck. Let's take a look. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, that is very cool. We might find a cabin here. And, hey, look, smoking in the companionway is strictly forbidden, so no smoking in here, but you can smoke in here, so not quite sure how that works, but, yeah. So, as you can see, we've got a heater going here. Very nice. We've got the purser's office, the purser's desk here. Very, very nice. You can see we've got a bunch of names in that book. And I think those are all the people that have donated the highest amount to the game. Could be wrong, or they could be on the guarantee group. I don't know. But, yeah, very, very cool. So, yeah, let's go ahead and, ooh, which way should we go? You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go forward first, and we'll see if we can find any cabins this way. Alright, so let's go this way here. So we have this kind of hidden area. So if you walk over here, you'll think, oh, it's just going to be a solid wall. But no, we have a little area for the stewards. And as you can see, we have one of those panels there that I was just talking about earlier, but it's on a larger scale. So maybe this is what the steward kind of call lights are, but yeah, over here we have one of these basically split doors. I've seen these before, but I have not seen these in the demo yet, so it's kind of cool to see that. But yeah, there's a hot water heater there, very cool. And over here, we've got, is there anything above it? No. Interesting. But there is a telephone and some more like keyholes, or I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. I'm not even going to guess on this. If you know, let me know in the comments, because I'm quite interested to know what this is. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's continue forward. Let's see if we can find any cabins here. Oh, I found one. Here we go. So here we have a C deck cabin with a C deck porthole. So very cool. We can see the forecastle deck there, and not sure what's going on with the texture on the mast there. That's quite interesting. But anyways, as you can see, this looks great. We've got a nice cabin here. I definitely booked this cabin. This looks great. Lots of space here, lots of room. And you've got 2 beds. You've got your lamps, your little switches and whatnot, knobs and everything for your light controls and whatnot. Yeah, really cool. So that's one of the cabins there. And maybe there's a cabin on the other side. I'm just going to go ahead and run over here. Nope, unfortunately not. And I'm just going to run around because it does take quite a while to walk through this area. And, yeah, just really, really cool stuff here. This demo is really impressive. Alright, back out onto the C deck landing of the grand staircase. It's time to go down one of my favorite hallways of all time. Well, one of my few favorite hallways of all time, because there's quite a few of these around the ship in this area. They're basically spanning the forward staircase to the aft staircase. And, yeah, we can actually go into some of these cabins here, so uh-oh! Yep, let's just go ahead and close that there, folks. And let's just kind of sit outside the cabin for a moment. That lag spike is actually good. That means something is loading in, so maybe we'll see something when we open the door now. Ah, yes! Don't mind anything that just happened there. It's like Willy Wonka's Titanic factory here. But, yeah, as you can see, this room is stunning. Unbelievably stunning. And as many of you know, or many of you might not know, this clock still sits here today on the rack. So this mantelpiece is here, and, well, this clock somehow didn't get jostled by anything. It is held down to the mantelpiece, but it's still here, and it's still on the rack, and hopefully it's still there today, and maybe one day someone will recover it. I don't know what your stance is on the recovery of items on the rack, but I think it would be really cool to recover this and maybe take it apart and look at the intricate workings of this clock and maybe find out when this room went underwater, because obviously there weren't waterproof watches or clocks at the time, so once water hit these clocks, they stopped immediately. And yeah, wow. Just look at that. Look at these panels. So good. So fantastic. Just amazing. Now, I believe that this was Isidore and Isa Strauss's cabin, or suite at the time, and they were the owner of the Macy's department store, and unfortunately they did die during the sinking, which is very sad, but their cabin is wonderfully recreated here today, or their suite. Yeah, look at that fan too. That is so cool. I love everything in here. This is just amazing. Alright, we've got a door open here, but the light is off. Oh, here we go. Seriously? Why can't I walk in here? I don't know if that's a collision issue or not, but I can't actually walk into that room. Alright, that's quite interesting, but yeah, we'll make our way over this way, and we'll continue aft, and we'll make our way to the aft grand staircase, which we've seen many times in Demo 3. Alright, here we are. We are at the entrance of the secondary grand staircase, or the aft grand staircase. We have the barber shop here. Very nicely done. Nothing too crazy about it, but yeah. Here we have the beautiful aft grand staircase on C deck here, and if we go over here, we have another new interior portion. This is the maids and valet saloon. So this is not a passenger accessible space, but this was for the maids, and they would just kind of hang out here. So this is really, really nicely done. It's awesome to see new interior portions, and then we can come out right back onto this awesome hallway right here. So yeah, very cool. Yeah, if we come on down here, you can see we have the padded room, and we've got a bunch of different rooms for, well, treating people who may be sick, injured. I do know during the voyage, the maiden voyage, somebody did break their arm or their ankle when they went down the grand staircase, and whoa. Well, that's a glitch there. Obviously, there's going to be some glitches and problems in this demo. Usually with a lot of demos, no matter which game you're going to play, there's going to be some issues in it. So I don't hold anything against that. Just kind of fix that little inset there. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. But anyways, as you can see, whoa, what the heck? Yeah, this might be a problem unless somebody hit it with a hammer really hard. That doesn't seem to be right. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's make our way back on up, and we're going to go back to the aft grand staircase. We're going to make our way up. Now, I'm really hoping that the a la carte restaurant is fixed. There was a bug where it wasn't loading properly, but yeah, let's see if that's fixed. Now, I am running 1.2, so they may have fixed that. We're going to skip this room here, because we've seen this room many times before. So we're going to go straight to the a la carte restaurant, and I think the lighting has definitely been improved in there. Let's see. Oh, yes, it has. Wow, so this is actually the first time that I'm seeing this in its completion, because last time I went through here, it was glitched, so I couldn't really see anything. But, wow, the lighting is stunning in this room. If you remember Demo 3, the lighting was a lot brighter in here, and now it's just fantastic. This is spot on. Spot on. And, you know, that's probably one of the best words that you could use to describe this demo, is spot on. I mean, the amount of detail and accuracy is unbelievable. So here we have the very top of the aft grand staircase. This looks fantastic, but we're not going to go up there quite yet. We're going to go ahead and make our way down the B deck hallway that leads forward. So we will find some more cabins here. So yeah, so here we go. Here's one of the only cabins on this deck. This is a magnificent cabin with a private promenade. So if you've seen the movie, you know this area, you know this private promenade. However, it was on the other side of the ship, the port side, not the starboard side. Now, this was actually owned by Ismay during the voyage, I believe. So, yeah, very, very cool. As you can see there, really nicely done. And, yeah, this is just magnificent stuff here. And I don't know if we can cross over, can we? No, we cannot. Let's see if we can go out onto the hallway and try to open the door. No, we cannot. So that is unfortunate, but this cabin is really awesome. Look at that. And if we go over here, we've got a nice fireplace with another clock on it. So yeah, very cool. Now here we go. We're going out onto the B-deck level of the grand staircase, the forward one, and it looks amazing. Once again, the lighting has really improved the look of this interior area here, and we're gonna go ahead and continue forward if we can try. Nope. These doors are unfortunately locked. Now, what's also cool about the private promenade is we can actually interact with the doors over here. So watch this. So here we go. There we go. Open a door there, open a door there, and look at that view. So awesome. And I actually want to go ahead, just look over the side. Look at that. Just remarkable. Anyways, we're going to make our way up to A deck, and this is where we're going to get our first take at the wonderful Honor and Glory crowning time moment here. So here we go. There's the clock. There's Honor and Glory, and look at this. Just stunning. And let's go ahead. Let's turn around. And oh boy, we're getting some huge frame drops, but that's a lot of the stuff loading in right now. So look at this. Unbelievable. There it is. So this is really my first time looking at this, and that's why it's lagging so much, because I'm walking up here for the first time. So yeah, unbelievable. So I've been to the museum in Pigeon Forge, and their grand staircase is a little bit different than the real one. Theirs is kind of more like the aft grand staircase than this one. They don't actually have an oval dome, they have a rounded dome, but I still get brought back when I look at this, and I still think of that grand staircase when I was there in Pigeon Forge walking down that staircase, and here we are in a more accurate looking staircase. No offense to Pigeon Forge, they did a great job on it. It looks amazing, but yeah, this is stunning. This is like photorealism here, and I don't even know what to say. I mean, I'm blown away. I really don't know what to say with this. Anyways, we're gonna go back down the stairs, and we have a notice board here, so passengers are encouraged to contribute to the project if they enjoy what this demo has to offer here. So yeah, there is patreon.com/TitanicHG. If you have a little bit of cash, definitely check them out. Give them a little bit of a donation. This is fantastic work, and you know, releasing this demo was a pretty big challenge for them. I know that they stated that this was not game ready, and they had to spend maybe 2-3 weeks just completely cleaning this thing out and making sure that it was worthy to play and detailed enough to actually look at in game. And I mean, they've really hit it home on this one. This is fantastic work. And can we continue forward here? Let's take a look. So, oh, that's cool. But let's see if we can continue forward here. Yes, we can. That is awesome. So let's see if we can find a cabin here. Oh, I see something here. Oh, there is another one of those little switchboard things, or light boards or whatnot. And here we have a cabin, and yeah, it's not fully detailed, but they felt like they should put it in. And look at this. Wow, okay. I did not notice this until now, but if you notice, I'm actually going to go over to this one here. It's kind of a little further out than the other one. But look at this. So this little thing right here that's at the bottom of the window, this could be pulled up and locked into place, and this would basically be a privacy screen. So if you were like going to go to bed or get dressed or something, or I don't know, and you wanted privacy from this promenade outside, all you had to do is take this basically this wooden panel and slide it up, lock it into place at the top, and then you'd actually have privacy, and that would prevent people from like peeping in and whatnot and looking at you, because obviously you wouldn't want that to happen. So yeah, that's why they have that there. So yeah, very, very cool. Now I think there's a cabin on the others. Oh, this is new. I knew they added a lavatory somewhere, but I didn't know it was up here. Or maybe I could be wrong. Yeah, I think this is definitely new. Okay. Yeah, so this must be a new edition for the 1.2 version. But, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's continue over this way. And, oh, this is a perfect example of that privacy screen there. Look at that. So this is with it kind of slid up. So not only do you have, like, a little decorated front bit, which is what people would see from the outside, like this nice little floral decorated piece of, glass there, but you would actually have this on the inside with these kind of slats that would further prevent people from looking in. So you can see the difference there. So privacy, no privacy. So it was really up to you whether you wanted people to watch you sleep or not. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's make our way back to the grand staircase because I'm eager to return. Now, I have been loving this demo so far. Now, before we go to the main room, the lounge, which everybody is showcasing in their videos, which rightly so, it is fantastic. It is unbelievable. I'm really excited actually to visit it. We're gonna visit the gymnasium. So the gymnasium is also really well done. You've got a ton of equipment here. You've got the camel, the electric camel. You've got the bikes. You've got all sorts of equipment here, and it looks stunning. It's amazing. And for you 1997 Titanic fans out here, this is where Jack and Rose were talking in the gymnasium here, and you can see that wonderful kind of popcorn glass there that kind of prevents people from looking in. It's an interesting design of glass there that they would choose, because if you come out to the grand staircase, they use just the regular glass, and then you go into the gymnasium, and it's that little popcorn glass there. I'm not even sure if that's what it's called, but yeah, it looks like an inverted face there or something, but yeah, as you can see, this is really, really cool, really well done, and if somebody could tell me why they use that type of glass for the gymnasium, that would be really cool. That's a question that I have, but anyways, this is really stunning, and let's go over to the board over here. So you got Canada, United States, South America, you've got Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, Japan, China, India, all of that stuff, all of it there. Wow, really cool. Now, this is something I would just look at all day. I mean, looking at each little drawn individual room and whatnot, so cool. And, you know, once they add VR to this, I'm definitely going to be playing this in VR. That's going to be super cool. But, yeah, let's go ahead and let's make our way out of here, and we'll go to the main aspect of this demo. The largest room added in this demo being the lounge. So let's go ahead and let's go there. Now, actually, before we go to the lounge, and you can see it just in the distance there, I'm super excited to get to it. Let's go ahead, let's take a look at a room that wasn't really used during the voyage of the main, oh my gosh, nope. Let's close that door there. Let's wait a few seconds for a moment, folks. Anyways, this room wasn't really used too well during the maiden voyage, and in a letter that Thomas Andrews wrote that I think was sent over wireless, he stated that they would actually make this room smaller once the ship went in for repairs, because once again, nobody was really using it. And there we go, now the room has appeared, and as you can see, this is unbelievable. It looks stunning, and it's sad to see that this room was planned to be shortened. I mean, this room looks fantastic, but I understand that not a lot of people were actually using this room. It was actually designed for women to retire to after dinner. So they would come up here, and oh, geez, we're getting a lot of lag here. I think the lounge is loading in, but this room was designed for the women to retire to read a book or whatnot, and then they would go to their cabins or whatever. But according to Thomas Andrews or somebody, they just weren't retiring. They weren't going back to this room. I don't know what they were doing. They just weren't coming here, so they planned on shortening this room when the ship was going in for repairs. And oh wow, okay, yeah, I think the lounge disappeared and then reappeared. Not sure what's going on there, but we're gonna get a bit of frame drop as we enter this room, but I just want to allow you to take this all in for a moment here. So I'm just gonna stay quiet. We're just gonna walk on in, and we're gonna just look at this. Absolutely stunning. You know, they have been working on this lounge for a very long time, and I know that because if you go to their YouTube channel, I don't know if the video's still up, but they visited the White Swan Hotel, which has Olympics Lounge. It was recovered and rebuilt for that hotel, and I think it's a dining room now, but I mean, they were taking measurements of that. They were doing everything they needed to do to make sure that they could bring that all back to where they were working and replicate it. And that's why this room is, one, so laggy, and two, so beautiful, because they put in so much effort to rebuild this lounge. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just fantastic. You could make a demo just of this room. you really could. This is an experience worthwhile here. This is really unbelievable stuff. I mean, the reflections, the way that the light pours in from the windows, the way that the room kind of shines in that golden brown color. We're gonna go ahead and unfortunately, we're gonna pass through this room and we're gonna make our way back to the after grand staircase, and then we're gonna see another room that has similar detail that we didn't get to check out in any other previous demos. So that is going to be very cool. Now, before I enter the smoking room, I just want to point out the difference in color. Look at how bright it is out here. Now, when we walk in, you'll notice everything changes. It's a very dark, warm kind of feeling. You know, it's very, very nice. And this was built for the men to retire to. So we saw the reading and writing room for the women to retire to, and now we have the smoking room for the men to retire to. And we all know from A Night to Remember and from the 97 film and from an account from a survivor that Thomas Andrews was standing here. But now we know that his last position on the ship was actually on the bridge when he jumped off with Captain Smith. So yeah, very cool stuff here. Unbelievable. And look at that. If I actually crouch down here, you can see we have a steward call button, which is very cool. You've got that there as well. So very, very nice. Now look at this over here. We've got some ashtrays over here. We've got some tobacco, and we've got some matches. So they've really got the details here all decked out, and it looks amazing. So, oh, look at this. We've got some dishes over here as well. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, this is just looking stunning. So let's go back out. We'll go on to the palm court here, and I mean, look at this. Just fantastic. The bright light coming in, it's almost blinding. And, you know, there's nothing too crazy to look at here. But if we just go on out to the outside, here we go. Look at this. We are outside on the RMS Titanic, and it is looking amazing. Now, here's something that's really cool. We can actually get a shot that matches a historical photograph taken by Father Brown on board the Titanic before he departed. And you can see that this is where the boy with the spinning top photo was taken, and just unbelievable how similar it is here. And here we have the other palm court, and just looks amazing. Great stuff here. Fantastic. Now, unfortunately, we are coming to the end here with this tour of this demo, but we do have a few other spaces to look at, like Thomas Andrews' cabin, which hasn't really changed since Demo 3, but there is another space that we can look at, and it is on the boat deck, and it's not inside. So yeah, that's going to be exciting to take a look at. So let's go ahead, let's make our way through into the lounge, through the lounge, and obviously I'm going to leave this part uncut here because this lounge is unbelievably good. Oh, that's not unbelievably good there. Looks like the Matrix there. The walls are coming apart, but yeah, here we go. Beautiful stuff here, and I actually want to come over here just to kind of show you guys something. Now, this was a piece that was found on the wreck. This is a statue here, and this was actually found in the debris field. Somehow it survived the actual breakup, so it must have basically fallen off and somehow got out. Not sure how it got out that way, because that's where the breakup was occurring. I think it was right at the end of this lounge is where basically the ship snapped in two. So yeah, not sure how it got out there, but it was photographed in, I think, 1985. But we're gonna make our way back out to the grand staircase, and we'll make our way up to the boat deck level, and we will go out to the boat deck. So here we go, climbing the steps, and here we are. We've got the piano out here, and actually, before we go out onto the boat deck, we do have a few areas to look at here. So yeah, this just goes off to a dead end, but over here, we can actually find the elevator gear room. All right, so here it is. Here is the elevator gear room. So yeah, this is where all the gears are for the elevators. So you've got the motors and everything. You've got the actual winches back there. Super cool stuff. Really awesome. Now, this is the next room. We're going to the next room now, and it is quite a remarkable one. So let's stand outside this door and make sure it loads in. Oh, there's the lag spike. More lag spikes. Something's generating. Here we go. The Marconi room. So here it is. Beautifully done in this demo. Oh my gosh. Just so cool. Just so cool. Wow. Now, if they had not fixed that Marconi set, which was in the silent room here, there would be no SOS. The ship would have gone down, and those people in the lifeboats would have been adrift for a very long time, and it could have been a lot worse than what it was. But luckily, they fixed it on their own accord, and then they saved so many lives because they sent out those SOSs. But here we have the room where they sleep. You have the pneumatic tubes that go through where the messages can be sent through. Very, very cool. And buckets of sand. Not quite sure what that's for. I think it has something to do with the electricity. Could be wrong. But you've got the stationary diagram, or station diagram, I should say. Super, super cool. And on the wreck, these things are still in the position that they are in when they were last moved. So, remarkable. Just remarkable. Alright, so here we are. We are in the wheelhouse. So, yes, very, very cool stuff here. And you may notice, where's the watertight door indicator panel? Well, unfortunately, that did not exist on the Titanic. Actually, it was right over here. So if I just come over here, there it is. So, well, one of these boxes here, I think it's this one in the center of the screen that's painted white. Basically, you turn that handle and that closes the watertight doors. No indicators, folks. It's just that one lever. So they didn't know which watertight doors were open or which watertight doors were shut. They just knew that when they pulled that, those watertight doors were going to seal. And you've got the phones and whatnot, you've got all of the stuff. You know, we've seen the wheelhouse so many times at different incarnations, but it's just remarkable to see here. So, yeah. Anyways, here we have the bridge wing on the starboard side, looking over onto the forecastle and well decks of the ship. Here we have, I believe, the whistles. Could be wrong, but, yeah, there's that. And if we go over to the other side, do we have the whistles over here? Yes, we do. We have whistle controls. So, yeah, very, very nice. Alright, so here we are back out on the grand staircase, and we're going to go out back onto the boat deck. And here we go. And look at the shot here. So, just unbelievable. Again, no words for this. I mean, you've got these massive stacks going all the way aft there, and, you know, this is just remarkable. And this is where our tour actually ends, fittingly enough. We're out on the boat deck. And, yeah, this is it. So, when there's new interior added, I will return to this. We will check it out. And it will definitely be a shorter video than this. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. This is remarkable. This is free to download. I'll have the link to where you can download it in the description below. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.